My name is Otto Frankel, and this is my Parsity solo capstone project demo. This project is called What's Cooking, and it's a recipe book application. I essentially built it as a way to have easy access to all your recipes so you can find, update, and store them super conveniently. So a bit about the technologies behind this. The entire application was built in TypeScript, which I did not know prior to this, so I had to learn TypeScript to build this application. And I used React and Chakra UI in the front end for all the stylings. That's what I used to make everything look nice. So the first page of the application is your favorites, which just shows all your favorite recipes, recipes that you think are cut above the rest. Each recipe, when it is in the form of a result, will be displayed as a card, like so. This will list some of the information about the recipe, such as the title, when it was created and updated, where you got it from, and all the tags, which we'll get to later. Clicking on the recipe title takes you to the recipe page, which lists all the information, including what was on the card, such as the title and the dates. You can see the type of the recipe here. In this case, it's breakfast. This can be anything like dinner, lunch, dessert, etc. All the ingredients are listed here, the instructions, and all the tags. This heart indicates whether or not a recipe is in your favorites. When it's filled, that means it's in your favorites. So clicking on it removes it from your favorites. Now it's just an outline. Clicking update recipe takes you to a form to update the recipe. Clicking delete recipe will open up a confirmation dialog for deleting the recipe. And in order to get the recipe outside of the application, like if you want to share it perhaps, there's three options. You can email it, so it opens up this dialog where you can specify who you want to send to, as well as an optional message, which will then open up your default email application with all the information pre-filled. Downloading as a PDF can be done by clicking on this button here, which then downloads the recipe in PDF form like so. And clicking print recipe will open up this dialog, which will show all the information that we printed, the title, the ingredients, and the instructions. Clicking confirm opens up this window, normal print window. So clicking on your recipes takes you to all your recipes that you have in your database, ordered by name ascending by default. So you can see here the cards are the same as they are on the favorites, and clicking on a recipe will take you to the recipe page like before. So tags are another way of categorizing your recipes. Small descriptions you can give your recipes, like for instance here, barbecue beef sandwich is sandwich, beef, and barbecue. Clicking on a tag will make a search for all recipes that have that tag. Clicking on sandwich gives me all sandwich recipes. I can also apply filters here, and I can apply as many of these fields to search for as possible as I want. So for instance, if I want to search sandwich recipes again, when I want lunch, let's sort by name descending. This time I only have two recipes that come up as a result, because the other sandwich recipe, the barbecue beef one, was a dinner sandwich. Adding a recipe is done by clicking on this form, this button, which takes you to this form. And there is some validation here. So if I try to make a new recipe without filling out certain fields, the form will tell me which fields I need to fill in. So I'll do that. Each ingredient has three fields: an amount, a measurement, and a name, like so. Only the amount and the name are required, so because I don't have really a measurement for 2 eggs. Also, since each recipe has a different amount of ingredients, you can add as many fields as you need, as well as remove them. And once all the required fields are uh, entered in, click Add. We can see here the new recipe. Update will take you to a similar form with all the information pre-filled, same validation, same ingredient functionality. Clicking Update will confirm the update. Clicking Back will not save it. And then deleting a recipe, of course, is done like so. So that's pretty much my application. Thank you for watching. I'd like to thank Parsity for making this incredible bootcamp, and I also like to thank all the mentors and students that I learned from and with along the way. Bye.